wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. If damn tree, girl, you tried to tighten up.
Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, New York. So on our opening drive, Brock, we've got a big defensive highlight already as the pick six starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding how they're approaching this game. They want to be disruptive. They're unafraid to be aggressive. Can be a risky mentality to have. Boy, can it set a tone early.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. Stopped after a gain of 2, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Finds his man over the middle. This is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense. Bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Chandler. Rolling into enemy territory. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down. From the gun, here's Dart. Chased out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Dart out of the shotgun. Has a man on target to Johnson. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid.
And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants take a 13-0 lead. They'll set up here for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. Breaks through and breaks away. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. Reaches the 30. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys lower the deficit to a single possession. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Cowboys 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchdown. Back.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Now a give. It's Chandler headed left. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
On first and 10, here's Dart. Forced out to his right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. A solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, and it can pay big dividends.
And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
No gain on the play.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
A little outside their comfort zone to try and field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
Okay, instead of my usual why, I'm going to ask you how. How do you stop him short on the sneak right there? And the answer, well, most of the time you can't, and you don't. And that's why they'll go to that sneak time and time again.
Lasers this one deep down the middle. And he's got it. It's in close. And in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants grow their early lead to 13. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Giants double their lead to 14. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Cowboys take over first and 10. Their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. On the give, it's Blue. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffle around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. 3rd down run with Blue. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. That is one disheartening look on that defense.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Going to the ground again on 1st. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Blue gets the handoff. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Okereke making that stop.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Oh, he lost the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
You know what separates good defenses from great? Good defenses find a way to get off the field. Great defenses find a way to take the ball away. What a great play to set their offense up with some mojo.
Going on 1st down. It starts. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
He's throwing deep to the left side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. They give up the gut to Chandler. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Michael Williams there to haul him down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. 21-7 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. Darts looking to throw. Complete to Hyatt. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Giants capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. One right down the middle. And the Giants stretch their lead to 21. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Dak. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Give on second here to Blue. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46.
Prescott on 1st and 10. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Putting a receiver in motion. They pick the hands off. Now Prescott. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
And this is one of those situations where, Kate, even as a former QB, I really feel for these corners in this league. They got the hardest job in football, sticking the guys on these routes and on a comebacker in particular, where that receiver breaks it off. Man, that can be so difficult to defend.
Start the drive with Blue. They'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to it, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive run, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast. Throwing on first is Prescott. Complete. It's Trevor Etienne. And this one doesn't go far.
Making that throw into double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. Give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. Dak now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Dak throwing again. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants take over as he records his 10th career INT.
This is one of the toughest tests yet in this game for the defense so far, Kate. Boy, not only did they hold up, but they turned some momentum with that interception in the end zone.
Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Brought in deep down the sideline. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Trying down the middle with Chandler. And he's not able to escape. His own read doesn't work. It's going to cost him a couple of yards, too. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Giants pushing for a bigger lead before halftime. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Giants boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Giants continue piling on to this lead. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. I don't think they're going to catch him. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. All right, Brock, let's see. Let's see if this is able to provide a little spark because their offense just hasn't been able to consistently provide their own so far this game.
Yeah, a little spark, a little charge, a little juice, a little bit of energy. He wouldn't be denied trying to do what he can to jolt this team.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. He's going to field this at the 2. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. Now here's Cam Scatterby on the ground. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here goes Dart to the air. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
That's going to throw again here on second and 10. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
They'll try it left with Chandler. He's got it in the red zone. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. From the gun, here's Dart. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. the second for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Just a yard left to go on second down. On the carry, it's Chandler. That's not the way you want to go. Wrong way there. The push sends him backwards to the 6. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
And that's a New York touchdown! The Giants get more points to end a lopsided first half. Lining up now to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants grow their lead yet again. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. One last play before the break. Tight end going in motion here. Back to throw it. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Intended target was his running back. And that'll bring up second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
One last play before the break. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. Now to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. They connect on the deep shot. And he has this to the opposing 35.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, it requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And who knows what was going on there as he's finally brought down for a huge loss. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Taken down at
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You know, sometimes, Kate, that pocket could be a lonely place. You're searching and searching for an escape valve, and there's none to be had. That time, nowhere to go, and he was lucky to get back to the line before the defense swarmed him.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Here he goes, third and long. Buys time, rolling right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and of course his throwaway. What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball for the 35 to begin this drive. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Up the middle, Blue. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have got you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
They'll run this with Blue. That's his way through a tackle. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
That's good for a Cowboys. A gain of 14.
Going with Blue here. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Cowboys, 1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
1st down, here's Dak.
And a Cowboy 1st down.
Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys start the 2nd half with some needed points.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. Returnable from near the end zone. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
And they're on the 17-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Dart setting in the throw here. The throw left side finds Johnson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. To throw, here's Dart. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He's got it at the 30. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Giants continue adding on to that lead. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Returning it from the 4. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Now it's Blue. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
We'll hear from the pistol. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Looking quickly here. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. First down, Dallas.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
The thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Prescott here from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
A gain of 19 yards. That's another Cowboys first down.
Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cup. And they stop him right at the line of scrimmage as Tom runs out in the quarter. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Cowboys football as we're just really counting down the moments at this point. This game's gotten out of hand. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal.
Yeah! Here we go,
Another throw for Prescott. That one connects. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys making the scoreboard look a touch better. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot.
Shotgun handoff now to Chandler. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Darts back to throw. Connects on the crosser. He does it! Touchdown, New York! The Giants continue piling it on here in the 4th. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Giants tack on 7 more to their lead.
Cowboys 28.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go, Friday. 26.
The give, it's Blue. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Prescott now on third down. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. As soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Desperation time here on fourth. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now. Here's Dart. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Dragon 60.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So the Giants now going to call on their field goal unit. He was good on his first kick. Going to need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground with Algier. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now they really managed to suck it down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. They go again with Algier. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Yeah! Here we go, Florida. 26.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He brings it in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or what make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Second down carry for Algier. They call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and
4. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Cowboys just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Giants into the nickel. Third down.
Yeah, here we go. Right there, line, eh? Here we go, 47.
ETN gets it on his own read. Check down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up fourth down. Going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth.
Yeah!
They're going to try with ETN. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Lining up to take a knee on second down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Setting up for the kneel down on third. The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. So that penalty declines. They're happy enough stuffing that last play at the line for no gain. All right, one more snap to play here. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So the Giants come away with the win. And they draw first blood against it.